This is just stuff that I do. I think consult someone and see if you're supposed to.
You just like believe there's a reason for everything.
Do thou fight for the sake of fighting without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat, and by so doing, you shall never incur sin. Incur sin. I'm not saying go and fight, but what I mean is that showing up every day and doing things without being attached to any outcome is the way to go. It's what's happening in life. Let me give you all updates. Those things I auditioned for, I didn't hear back. I'm not laughing because I'm happy, it's just my defense mechanism. But I'm on this new thing that I've let go, surrender. I'm still surrendering. So it's opening in 5 minutes. I'm going to wait for. Hi, good morning. It's Sunday, and we are on our third supplement of the morning, Manjishta. I thought I'll show you guys all the different things I drink, the supplements. Let me bring it 1 second. They're all in these packets. So before that, I'm not going for a walk today because, as you can see, I'm not done with my morning routine. So then I can't go for a walk. I'm also just being lazy. Let me bring my powders. My powders? Okay, so let's begin. This is Manjishta. We're supposed to drink this very little amount with warm water in the morning. The first time how I drank it was I boiled it in water, strained it, and then drank it. This is our Manjishta. I got this on Amazon. Then we've got Avla powder. So you get these at any Ayurveda store. You don't respect my. Okay. This is, you get Avla powder at any Ayurveda store. Then this is Ashwagandha. Again, I drink this at night after dinner. When you start, drink it with milk because it can lead to acidity. All these powders start off with really little and then take more. Let me check this is recording. You know, after having people record things for me, I mean photographers, videographers and stuff, and then doing it on my own, it's a very humbling experience. I've never had to see what's happening, and now that's all I do. Okay. So this is Ashwagandha. After dinner, first start with milk, then with water, very little bit. Then this is my favorite, neem. I drink this in the morning. What I do is I soak this overnight in water, and then again you strain it in the morning and you drink that. Warm water. So you keep it in a little bit of it in warm water. It's written behind the packet also. Boiled water, but I keep it in warmish water. Then I have a lot of other powders that I love. I've got a packet full of it. Okay. So this is tulsi powder, very good for face packs. This is Shilajit. I tried taking Shilajit because they said it's good for women also, and I don't know, it just didn't suit me for some reason. Then we've got Shikakai and Rita. This is for making your own shampoo at home. And this is hibiscus powder. This is Bringraj for the hair again. This is methi powder for the hair. So these are the powders I use to make my own hair oil. And rose powder. And this. I'm too scared to open it because these powders are really fine. They end up going in your nose. Just letting you guys know. So these are the different things I take. This is in the morning I take neem, manjishta, and there's moringa. That's in a box. So I'm not going to get that. And avla. 4 things in the morning. Ashwagandha at night. I have seen a major difference in my skin, my mood, my hair. Everything is changing for the better. I've also not used hair shampoo or conditioner in easily a year, if not longer. Um, I'm just using Shikakai and Rita. Although if I know that at some point I will have to use shampoo and conditioner. I have not been working as much, but when you're working, you need products to get product of your hair. As of now, at least, I don't know any other alternative. What else do I do in the morning? You'll see why it takes so long. I've not been oil pulling. One more thing, I got really sick a couple of days back. I'm better now, but I have never fallen sick like that. I had a cold. It was horrible, horrendous and horrible. I was going to say horrendous and I said horrible. But now I'm better. This is why my tongue looked weird yesterday. I feel as though it's because of all these powders. They say all the toxins come out of your body. After eating manjishta, just make sure your lips, not your lips, your mouth inside gets pink. And your urine is pink too. Fun fact. So you need to drink a lot of water. I have taken B12 and D3 injections before. This was I think 2 years back. What I noticed was that when you take any other form of supplements, what happens first is the first time you take it, you start looking better instantly. Then what happens is that you start needing it more frequently, and the effect is good. But then I don't think it's good to have an artificial source for any thing. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I prefer doing it the natural way. It's a lot longer, the process. I've been taking ashwagandha for I think 15-20 days, and I've read that it says it takes 21 days, even for the neem and manjishta. So with neem and all, please consult someone if you take any of this. I'm not a professional. This is just stuff that I do. Even with ashwagandha, everything, consult someone and see if you're supposed to. I'm taking them in really small quantities. These packets are 50 grams. Oh wait, I think 20. The neem one is 50 grams, and I've not even finished quarter of it. Ew. I mean, it's stuck at the bottom, not saying ew. So when you do this the natural way, it takes time. One more thing I've realized is that your gut needs to be healed to absorb everything. Today we get whatever nutrients we need from our food. But what happens is if your gut is not in a proper condition, it's not going to absorb everything. So you need to focus on that, because you could be taking all the supplements in the world, but if your stomach is not alright, it's not going to work. Other things I do is I have this tea which I make with coriander, fennel and cumin seeds, and methi seeds also, fenugreek seeds. And I have this, I have hibiscus, blue pea, flower and rose tea with star anise, and I have cloves with saffron, and again I put rose petals in that, also that tea at night. So all these things take a while. I started the clove tea again, I think 2-3 days back. I've done this before, it really makes a huge difference. This seems like a lot, but it works. Just make sure you drink a lot of water, and that's it. Those are all the supplements I take, and it's all natural. That's what I prefer. One more thing, with most of these things, manjishta, neem, you can make face packs with these. With this ashwagandha also as a face pack, it's amazing what it does to your skin. It just makes it really nice, tight and plump. So even the neem, so I have acne scars, as you can see, acne marks. If you put neem paste on it, now again, you can't do this every day. You should not put any face pack every day, honestly. But if you do it once in 15 days, or once in a month, it does lighten the scars, visibly lighten the scars, marks. And Avla again, you can use it as a face pack. All these things are great. So that's me and my natural supplements. I feel as though my hair has also grown longer, so I make this hair oil at home and I mix it with Neeli Bringadi tail. I swear to God, that oil, it's like an air conditioner in your head. because it just cools you down and you get really good sleep after that. So my hair was, I think, I don't know, up to here, and it wasn't growing for the longest time, but I think it's grown longer. I just wanted to grow up to here. That's my aim, and I know it will. I'm oiling my hair twice a week now. At least once. I tried doing it once and massaging my scalp. So these are the things I'm doing. And let's see what happens in the next 1 week. I think no, 2 more weeks and I'll come through 21 days or 21 days I think will get done. That's when it will get done. Another thing I would recommend is whatever you're doing, take a break from it for a while. Now I've had this for 21 days, for 7 days I'm just going to take a break. Your body needs a break also. So that's that. That's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you want me to show you other things. Show you other things sounds wrong. Tell you about other things. For example, I use Shikakai. I make my own shampoo, but I also use a shampoo bar. That's really good. You get it on Amazon again. I get a lot of things off Amazon. I can also show you guys how I make my own. I wouldn't call it perfume because there's no alcohol in it, but my own scent and my own lip oil, my own face oils, everything hand oil instead of hand creams. I'm going to make it and use it myself journey, which has been fun, honestly. I told you I was going to stop eating chocolate yesterday. That's not happened. I don't think it's going to happen, realistically speaking. If I do anything else, I think I'll document it. I think I'll go buy some fruits now and sometime. There's this event happening today. I don't think I'm going though. I don't know, I can't get myself to step out right now. I've also changed as a person. Before I was very social and nice, too nice to everyone. Now I've just become very quiet. Not quiet, I've just become, I'm not going to lie. I'm not lying nowadays, which is such a silly thing to say. Lying as in I'll lie about silly things. To make other people feel better about themselves, I'll put myself down and say real things. I'll stop doing that. So that was not a good habit to begin with, honestly. Cheers. Let me go get my avla powder now. My hair has also almost dried, so I also drink a lot of water during the morning. I drink a lot of water all day, honestly. What's happening in life? Let me give you all updates. Those things I auditioned for, I didn't hear back. I'm not laughing because I'm happy, it's just my defense mechanism. But I'm on this new thing that I've let go, surrender. I'm still surrendering. It's not easy to surrender, let me just tell you that. Reading the Bhagavad Gita has put a lot of things into perspective though. Because in the grand scheme of things, all this doesn't matter. I am very attached to the result and success, and it all stems from my ego, because if there's no ego then you don't care about all these things. And I feel as though the driving force behind doing a lot of things has changed for me, but it's still being so attached to what's going to happen is not right. So I'm trying to get there. I'm a lot less reactive than I was before. I've also stopped letting things on the outside bother me as much as they used to. And I've also stopped getting angry, because now when I think of it, I'm like, why was I even angry? Why am I angry? If someone feels a certain way or does something, that doesn't have to have such an effect on me, because that's them. this is me. I can control how I feel about things. I can't control how someone else does things. I would spend so much time trying to tell people what to do. And now I've understood that if I have to tell someone what to do, there's this really beautiful poem that Frida Kahlo wrote for her husband. It's something on the lines of, if I have to tell you to do this, if I have to tell you that, I don't want it. So I'm taking that approach with everything in my life, that I don't want to tell people how to behave. I've always said this, that people know exactly what they're doing today. I know exactly what I'm doing, unless I really don't know what I'm doing. But when it comes to patterns and treating people a certain way, people know what they're doing. So it's better to just let things go. I have one habit I want to change. It's not just lying. What I usually do is that I'll just distance myself from someone or cut off from them. I want to be able to, without confronting them, just let them know that this is not going to work out, because I still do that. I'll just ice people out, which is not right to them, I guess. But it's the only way I can function and deal with that situation without saying something hurtful. Because I feel as if you tell someone, you're doing this wrong, I didn't like this, they'll say, okay, I won't do it again. Then what do you say? You have to give them another chance. And words always fall short. They will not do justice to how a person feels. That's what I believe. Unless you're a poet or Javed Akhtar, then that's a different story. Now I'm going to go and read Bhagavad Gita. I love these pom-poms, but they keep going into things. So where am I in life? I am just trying to let go, surrender, which I will. I just feel as though if I'm doing everything right, why is nothing happening? I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to read the Bhagavad Gita now. See you. Reading Sanskrit is really difficult. This is a really nice book because it's translated into Hindi and then English. But this line makes so much sense. Do thou fight for the sake of fighting, without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. And by so doing, you shall never incur sin. Incur sin. I'm not saying go and fight, but what I mean is that showing up every day and doing things without being attached to any outcome is the way to go. I've heard this before. They say that if you open any page in the Bhagavad Gita, it'll give you an answer for whatever question you have at that moment. And every day I try to read a page or two, because it's really difficult to read in Sanskrit, as I said. And it does teach me something new. So I'm really grateful. So it's a little later. I'm going to Kaka Halwai because I want to eat khandvi and dhokla for breakfast today. I just need to eat khandvi and dhokla. That's it. And I need to run a few errands. This is the outfit of the day, my sleeve. Oh, the fruit guy is here. I thought he comes at 8:30. He's setting up though. Walking to my destination. I don't know what else to get. I know I want khandvi and dhokla. What else do I need? That's a great question. Kaka Halwa is shut. I can't get my dhokla. One kind man just told me it should open soon. So let's see if I can wait it out. So it's opening in 5 minutes. We're going to wait for our dhokla and khandvi.
thrilled, you have no idea. I got jalebis. I don't know if they papdi. And I finished 2000 steps waiting for everything to happen, which I'm so glad I'm patient now. Because before I would just be impatient, I've become really calm. You just like believe there's a reason for everything. Time to get some fruits.
Done with errands. Let me just clean this. See how much I care. Alright guys, bye.
Done with everything.
Such a good girl.